Good afternoon, everybody. This is Dr. Jeff Culbert from Schooley's Mountain Chiropractic Center, and today what I want to talk to you about in just a few moments is the concept of posture. And posture is critically important whether you're sitting, whether you're standing, or you're lying down. Because if you maintain good posture, you reduce the stress on your nervous system. So if I was sitting here in poor posture, I would be slouched. And as I'm sitting here and slouching, certain muscles are turning off and other muscles are turning on to hold this faulty posture. When you're maintaining a great posture, your spine locks into how it's supposed to be. And the muscles that would then be recruited to support a faulty posture can turn themselves off and wait to do what they need to do. So one of the huge benefits to having and maintaining good posture is the amount of energy that your body is going to start to recruit back, both in body and mind. And one day you're going to sit there and go, I don't know where I got all this energy from. And it's going to be because you took the time and the dedication to start to work on building solid posture. So let's talk about posture. And when I'm doing a lecture outside to an audience, and I'm talking about posture, whether it's in a stress class, a basic healthcare class, I will ask everybody to please sit as if they had good posture. And everybody inevitably starts to sit up straight, pull their chair out, move their back to the back of the chair, both feet on the floor. And then my next question to the group is, why did you guys have to change your position and your posture at all? You should have been sitting it with good posture right from the get-go. So when you are sitting, it's incumbent to take your body and move that body so that your tuchus sits at that back quarter of the chair. And then your lower back sits right up against the curve of the cushion, typically about your mid-lower back, which lines up with about the belly button. And from there, your feet, both feet are on the floor. We try to avoid rocking back or cocking back. And again, you're just going to sit there in a nice, comfortable position. Head over belly button, not necessarily cocked or twisted, but this is basically good sitting posture. From there, when we want to talk about standing, we are standing in a normal upright posture. Ankles, hips, lower back, shoulders, and ear basically coming down in a straight line. When you are standing for any length of time, have a slight bend at your hips and knees. It reduces the stress that is going to be applied into your pelvis and your lower back because you're not arching your backs too far backwards. Just think about a pregnant woman. When her belly gets bigger and she arches back, that lower back jams. By standing with a slight bend at your hips and your knees, it is going to be so much more comfortable. And again, we're not going to slouch and round our shoulders. And when you're lying down, we would love you to be lying down on your back, ideally with a pillow underneath your knees. Again, on your back, head looking straight up to the ceiling so that your nose lines up with your belly button. Not cocked or twisted to the side, not multiple pillows. And I'm going to show my age for this one like you're watching Johnny Carson in bed. Today it might be Jimmy Fallon. A couple of little crazy little exercises that you can do to help lock in and start to work and maintain your posture. One is really simple. You're going to come up against a wall or a door. You're going to put your heels, you're going to put your buttock, you're going to put your shoulder blades, and your head up against the wall, and you're going to literally stay there for about 1 to 2 minutes. This is going to start to pull your posture back, and when you step and walk away from the wall, your posture is going to be more aligned. If you want to give it a little extra kick, you can just stand there, put your hands up like somebody's holding you up, stay there again for a minute or two, and when you are done, you walk away from the wall, and you're going to find that your posture is more upright. Now, as you start to move around and do things and are not consciously thinking of your posture, trust me, you're going to start to have that habit pattern of poor posture want to creep in. So to change a habit and a pattern, you literally got to be trying to think about what you're trying to change almost constantly throughout the day. So you may want to have little posture reminders in your rearview window or on the windshield, by your desk or on your computer, next to your cell phone, when you're lying down in bed. Just something that says focus posture. The other exercise that you can do, it's really pretty simple. You're going to be standing, slight bend at your hips and knees, and you're going to literally be reaching and stretching up to the ceiling. Okay, and trying to just let that head, like there's a little hook pulling you up. And as you reach and stretch for the ceiling, again, you're going to hold it for about a minute or two. And then when you're going to let your arms come back down, you're going to notice that your posture is locked in. And then the last exercise that we would want to show you, if you don't mind coming into an examination room, you're going to be getting down onto the floor and you're going to be utilizing a small roll, which we happen to have here. And you're going to put that roll underneath your neck. And as you're lying down, and you're going to put your feet up on a chair or an ottoman or a bunch of pillows into what is known as the 90-90 stretch, and maintain that curve in your neck, that pelvic tilt to your lower back. And again, try to be in this position for 15 or 20 minutes, and you're going to notice that your spine decompresses. It starts to open up those facet joints. It opens up and relaxes the tension in the neck. And then from there, it's a simple matter of coming out of the position, turning and getting up, and you've rested, maybe taken a quick cat nap. If you worked on your posture in 3 different manners, one up against the door, one reaching for the sky, and one lying down. And again, consistency and regularity, so you may want to try to focus on that 2 or 3 times a day. That might mean at breakfast, you're doing the standing one, up against the wall at lunch, and when you're getting ready to go to bed at night, just take a few minutes to lie down on the floor or on your bed and prop yourself into the 90-90 in the towel stretch, and away you go. Now, I hope you found this interesting and you start working on your posture almost immediately. And if you like this video, please hit like, then subscribe, and I will see you in a future video. Thank you very much for your attention.